Hello everyone, and on my last video I show you my minds about Nasdaq 100 and SPX 500. And on my last video I tell you that we can see some interesting shares that we can buy for this place where we have some really strong levels for our indexes for Nasdaq and for SPX 500, and tell you that we have a tendency, if our index go up, all shares that include in this index going up too. And we can speak about some shares that's included in our indexes. I can start for the Microsoft. And Microsoft is, for me, not so interesting because here we have some gap. And it's not bad, but these two gaps, it's not so good for our long. It have some weakness point to go in higher, and we have the dividends here. It's not so good too, but we have a really strong level, level $470, and from this level we can have a tendency higher to maybe new maximums. I think it's not so bad and not so good share that we can buy. On my last video we see Apple. For the Apple I set my analytics, and we see the graphic where we could buy this share. We can see the Nvidia. For the Nvidia, I can say that it's not so bad. We have level 4 the retest, strategy of retest. We can trade here. We have some gaps too, here, and here too. And I think that we can open maybe some long from this level for the 50% of our volume, and have some more long for level $210 to have a 100% of our volume to this trade. Not so bad, not so bad. It's some, in good case, share. And if we see the AMD, for AMD, I'm not interested in this share, but we can go high, we can have a new maximums, we have some here extremos, but for me Nvidia is better, and we can find here some really good long. We can see Google. For the Google, here we have too many resistance. The level of 100 EMA, 20 EMA, and 50 EMA, and all these levels are really strong resistance, and we cannot to push them up for the first time, and it's not so good. And in this case, I think we don't need to open long for the Google. I think the best share for us now is Nvidia. Consequently, it's not all shares that we see, and not all shares that are included in indexes. I think maybe we can watch another shares too, maybe some smaller companies here, maybe it can maybe crypto shares, but crypto shares are going to our Bitcoin. We can see maybe, I think, Netflix here. For the Netflix we have some good tendency here, really good support for the 50 EMA and 20 EMA, and a good resistance with 100 EMA on day frame. I think from the level $77 we can open here some long. I think that indexes we can trade too. I think it's the best decision to trade indexes for the Zoom. It's so good tendency too, and we have some maximums, and if we see nearly $102 from this level, we can open long too. It's my opinion about American shares, and I recommend subscribe on my Twitter, on my X. There I show you some interesting trades in text version, and I recommend subscribe on my YouTube channel. Here I show you everyday analytics for the different shares, indexes, metals, maybe some cocoa, natural gas, Brent, and NASA. Bye bye, and have a nice Friday.